One stormy evening, as rain showered against the windows and thunder rumbled in the distance, a young black woman decided to set up her chessboard for a game. But something unimaginable was about to happen that would forever change her life. The Haunted Black Queen. Jasmine Walker, a 25-year young African-American woman, lived in a contemporary apartment in a historic district of Savannah, Georgia. Being an enthusiastic chess player, she found comfort in the calculated depth of the game. Her apartment was decorated with bookshelves, and the centerpiece of her living room was a beautiful antique chessboard she had inherited from her grandmother. This board, with its intricately carved pieces, had an aura of mystery and history that she found irresistible. She loved these solitary studies from her favorite armchair, which allowed her to practice and refine her skills. As she thoroughly placed the pieces and set up the opponent's Sicilian defense, a strange cold ran down her body, but she brushed it off as the chill flow sneaking in from the old window frames. She leaned back, thinking her next move, when she noticed something rather peculiar. The Black Queen, which she hadn't touched, glided silently from its original position to b6. She blinked, unsure if her eyes were playing tricks on her. But there it was, the Black Queen, defiantly occupying a central square. Intrigued and slightly unnerved, she decided to continue the game, and after playing another pawn, the black pieces responded on their own. This time, it was a bishop that developed to g4, her heart ticking faster, but a strange desire drove her to keep playing. She couldn't help but feel a connection, a challenge even, from an unseen opponent. Night after night, Jasmine played against the mysterious rival. Each game was an exhausting test of her abilities, pushing her to new heights of strategic thinking. She understood her spectral challenger was no amateur. The ghostly movements were precise and relentless, mirroring the style of a professional. After a week of these scary encounters, Jasmine decided to share her experience with her best friend, Carlos, a fellow chess enthusiast. He was skeptical but intrigued. He agreed to come over and witness the phenomenon for himself. That evening, he arrived excited and doubtful. She set up the game, and as soon as Jasmine moved her pawn to e4, the Black Queen sprang to life and the pawn started to move. Carlos's eyes widened in disbelief as he watched the black pieces move with an invisible hand. "I have to try this," said Carlos, fascinated. He insisted on playing as white, leaving Jasmine to control the black pieces. Reluctantly, Jasmine agreed, feeling a deep unease. The game began, and Carlos quickly realized that his opponent was far from ordinary. Despite his skill, he found himself outmaneuvered most of the time. Jasmine, guided by the ghostly force, played with an intensity and precision that astounded him. The game reached its climax in a dramatic flurry of moves. Carlos, sweating and tense, made a desperate attempt to turn the tide, but it was too late. Jasmine, her eyes almost glowing with an otherworldly light, delivered a crushing checkmate. As the final move was made, a cold wind swept through the room, and Jasmine's body trembled. Carlos watched in panic as her eyes rolled back, and she collapsed onto the chessboard. He rushed to her side, calling her name, but when she looked up, something had changed. Her gaze was piercing and unfamiliar, a sinister smile curling on her lips. Jasmine continued, her movements unnaturally fluid and confident, which appears like the ghost had possessed her, merging its consciousness with hers. The chessmaster now inhabited Jasmine's body, using her as a vessel to continue its relentless pursuit of the game. Days turned into weeks, and Jasmine, who got under the ghost's control, became an unstoppable force in the local chess community. She challenged anyone who dared to play against her, always allowed to play as white. The ghost's presence within her demanded victory, feeding its obsession with each triumph. The day finally came when renowned chess prodigy Elijah Monroe, known for his exceptional skill and strategic genius, accepted the challenge to play against Jasmine. The match was set in the grand hall of an old mansion, adding to the ominous atmosphere. As the game began, Elijah took control of the black pieces, joking that he wanted to beat the Black Queen with the Black Queen, his attitude calm and determined. Jasmine, or rather the ghost within her, played with a ferocity that stunned the audience. Each move felt more demanding, a true clash of titans. Hours passed, intensifying the tension in the room. The chess master's experience and skill began to show as he slowly gained the upper hand. The ghost, sensing its defeat, grew desperate, but its opponent remained tough. Finally, with a brilliant combination of moves, Elijah delivered a decisive checkmate. A scream echoed through the hall as the ghost was forcibly expelled from Jasmine's body. She collapsed, unconscious but free. The crowd watched in awe and relief as Elijah stood victorious. Jasmine quickly awoke afterward, disoriented but herself again. The ghost, now deprived of a host, vanished into the ether, leaving the haunted chessboard behind. Jasmine's spell had ended, and she was free once more, her life forever changed by the terrifying experience. As the spectators congratulated Elijah, they couldn't help but notice a strange glint in his eyes, something otherworldly. Others later told Jasmine that they believe such ghosts always transfer to the winner, continuing their relentless pursuit of the game through a new host. They speculated it could have been a tormented chess master who met his end during a fatal checkmate. And so, the legend of the haunted Black Queen lives on to this day, a haunting reminder of the fine line between extraordinary genius and madness, and the eternal allure of the game of chess. It is said the ghost is still out there, haunting worthy chess players. So be warned, if you ever encounter self-moving chess pieces, be sure it's not just an AI controlling them. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like it, and help us spread the world of mystery. Also, check out our other videos, like the Flying Dutchman if you're not too easily frightened. Message us your mysterious experiences, here or on Instagram, and we might feature your story. Until next time, stay alert, sweet dreams.